Hey guys, gonna show you a coin ring quick tip for January 2015, and this will be just a few tips, tricks, and tools uh, needed in the process of making high quality coin rings. And I try to do tips and tricks that nobody else has done. Um, and then, of course, after I do them, then everybody else starts, putting them out there too. So, anyway, this is one that I have not shared yet. When you start making your rings, they always talk about annealing the ring to be able to bend the ring over. And when you do that, you soften the ring. And one of the things that we never talk about is rehardening the ring, and that's a kind of an important step, because you keep softening it, and then when you sell it to the customer and they wear it, that ring is subject to lose detail from everyday use, from wearing it, touching, grabbing doorknobs and that type of thing. It will rub the detail off the ring. So it's important to reharden your ring. The way you do that is with a tumbler. I've got a tumbler right here. Now, this tumbler is a relatively expensive tumbler. It's made by Lortron, and it's kind of pricey. They do sell a tumbler. It is a lot less expensive at Harbor Freight. You may want to look into that. But in order to harden your ring after you've made it and got it to size and ready to go, is you use stainless steel shot. Now this stainless steel shot, it does two things. These old stainless steel shot right here, all different shapes and all different sizes. Some are pointed, some are round, some are hexagon shape. And basically you stick them inside this container with some water and just a little drop of Dawn dishwashing detergent. And it does, like I said, two things. It cleans the ring. It cleans between every crack and crevice of the ring without damaging it. And it also performs a process known as work hardening. And basically it work hardens that ring to compact the molecules of the ring and make it hard, make it pretty good and work hardened. It'll have a lot better wear resistance, so when you're wearing it, it won't be subject to being damaged. It'll also take out any scratches or anything like that that's in the ring if you leave it in there a long time. But it doesn't hurt the ring at all. It's a good process to use. But that's not all. Then you go a step further. And what I have here, after you've run it through the machine for, generally I run it for about an hour with the stainless steel shot in there, and generally an hour to 2 hours will do the trick. The next step is I drain all the water out, dry off the rings, put stainless steel shot back in another container, and dry out the inside of the tumbler. This is where having two tumblers would probably be a good idea, but they're just too pricey for me to buy two. And the next thing that I do is I use a mixture of walnut shells. Yeah, you heard it right. Walnut shells. Hopefully that's focusing alright. I hope it is. And it's, well, you can just give you an idea of what the walnut shells look like. I'll try to see if I can get the camera to focus on it. I don't know if it will or not, but basically it's ground up walnut shells. You buy these And you can buy these from the same company that this came from. And you mix it, the walnut shells. This right here is this is a cake of rouge for polishing gold, silver jewelry, and it comes in this almost like a hard paste, and you put it on your buffing wheel and buff out your jewelry and whatnot with it. Well, they also sell this in a powder form. And so what you do is you buy the powder form, you mix it with your walnut shells, and it comes out looking like coffee. I don't know if you can see down in there, but it's got like a red tint to it. And it's basically walnut shells with polishing rouge mixed into it. It's real fine graded polishing rouge. And you stick that in the tumbler and you stick your ring in there and you turn it on, and it will basically put a high polish finish on the ring. Then after you do that, if you want to do some other type of finish, like a a lot of people are doing a sulfur finish to do the high relief deal. We generally did that with liver of sulfur. A lot of people are using boiled eggs and whatnot, which will do the same thing. And pretty much anything that's got sulfur in it will do the same thing. Actually, some of the cutting fluid that I use on my lathe is a sulfur-based cutting fluid, and if I wear one of my rings out there, it turns the ring black because of the sulfur in the cutting fluid. I often have wondered if I could just drop the rings down into a container of that sulfur-based cutting fluid. It probably would do the same thing. I haven't tried it yet, but it probably would do the same thing. But anyway, that's just a quick tip for you for January 2015. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you rate, comment, and share the video with your friends. And keep in mind, you heard it right here first.